Washington also claims Iranian missiles and drones targeting vessels were intercepted, though Tehran has denied the extent of the reported damage. Despite the confrontation, the U.S. president stated there was no significant damage to American or allied vessels. However, around 50 commercial ships have been forced to reroute, highlighting growing risks to global trade. The latest developments have raised fears that the fragile ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran could collapse, potentially pushing the region back into open conflict. Tensions in the Gulf have intensified further after the United Arab Emirates reported a drone attack on its key oil port in Fujairah. Authorities say a large fire broke out at the facility while 3 Indian nationals were injured. The UAE also claims it intercepted 3 missiles allegedly launched from Iran, with another falling into the sea. Earlier, a tanker linked to ADNOC was hit in the Strait of Hormuz, prompting officials to describe the situation as a dangerous escalation. Washington says its naval forces remain active in the region as fears grow of a wider military confrontation. U.S. President Donald Trump has also issued a strong warning to Iran, saying it will be blown off the face of the earth if it targets American vessels operating under what he calls Project Freedom. Speaking to Fox News, Trump claimed Iran is becoming more open to negotiations, but emphasized that the U.S. military buildup continues. For more on this, we go to our correspondent Eric Westwood in New York City. Eric, what's the latest?
Thank you, Chris. President Trump's remarks signal a significant hardening of Washington's stance, despite ongoing diplomatic signals. Officials here say the U.S. is maintaining a dual-track approach, keeping pressure on Iran while leaving the door open for negotiations. The Pentagon has also confirmed increased military readiness in the region, with additional assets deployed to safeguard shipping lanes. Analysts warn that such rhetoric, combined with military activity, raises the risk of miscalculation. For now, the situation remains highly volatile, with global markets closely watching developments.
Thank you, Eric. Meanwhile, the European Union and Qatar have strongly condemned the reported Iranian attacks on the UAE. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen expressed full solidarity with the Emirati leadership, calling the strikes unacceptable and a violation of international law. She warned that instability in the region directly affects Europe and urged diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions. Qatar's emir also condemned the attacks during a call with the UAE president, reaffirming support for the country's security and stability. Both sides stressed the urgent need to prevent further escalation. Turkey has also warned that the world may need to prepare for a prolonged energy crisis as tensions linked to the Iran conflict threaten global oil and gas supplies. Energy Minister Alparslan Bayraktar said the situation could trigger extended price shocks and supply disruptions. While Turkey currently faces no immediate shortages, officials say instability around the Strait of Hormuz and shifting dynamics in global energy markets are increasing uncertainty. Back home, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has held a telephone conversation with British Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper to discuss evolving regional developments. Let's go to Sarah William in Islamabad for more on this. Sarah?
Thank you, Chris. According to Pakistan's Foreign Office, the UK has appreciated Pakistan's role in promoting engagement and mediation between conflicting parties. Ishaq Dar reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to diplomacy and peaceful dialogue as the preferred path forward. Both leaders also discussed the broader economic implications of the ongoing tensions, particularly their impact on global markets. Officials here emphasize Pakistan's continued efforts to support stability at both regional and international levels. The two sides have agreed to remain in close contact moving forward.
Thank you, Sarah. Finally, the Pakistan Navy and the Pakistan Maritime Security Agency have carried out a humanitarian rescue operation in the Arabian Sea, assisting a stranded Indian vessel, MV Gautam. The ship, carrying 6 Indian and 1 Indonesian crew member, developed a technical fault while traveling from Oman to India. We can now speak to Clara Bennett in Karachi. Clara, what can you tell us?
Chris, officials say the rescue operation was launched following a request from India's Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre in Mumbai. Pakistan deployed the PMSS Kashmir, which provided food, medical aid and technical support to the stranded crew. Authorities confirm that efforts to fully stabilise the vessel are still ongoing. This operation is being seen as a positive example of maritime cooperation in the region, despite broader geopolitical tensions. It also highlights the importance of humanitarian coordination at sea.